This video is not intended to encourage or glorify any kind of drug use. The sole purpose of these videos is to educate you on the dangers of what these substances can do to you. Please do not do any of the acts mentioned in this video. I repeat, do not do any of the acts mentioned in this video.
Welcome to the world of Tales from the Trip.
I've been using opiates for 15 years. I was doing fentanyl patches back before people even knew what fentanyl was. I end up passing out with my mouth open and my head and neck cranked a weird way, causing me to make this horror breathing/snoring sound some people make when ODing, and I wasn't. Anyway, next thing I know, someone has shoved a Narcan shot in my nose. I've never been Narcaned before, so I didn't know what to expect. Holy Mother of God. The room was spinning. I was convulsing all over the place due to withdrawal, sweating, freezing, flailing my legs around, puking, almost pissed and shit myself at the same time, begging for help. I try and do takes, but I was all over the place. I stand up and fall back down or slam into the wall. I'm not sure how long it stayed in my system, like an hour? Seriously though, I've never felt anything like that before in my life, and I've withdrawed from oxy, methadone, heroin, benzos, and phenny, and that was next fucking level. If the person is legit not breathing and going blue, use it. If you can see their chest moving and are breathing, don't fucking use it. I want to provide a quick background. These M30s, blues, jeans, dirty perks, etc. are pressed with an unknown amount of fentanyl. I don't know how much fent is in each pill. Some have more fent than others, so overdose potential is high. Most people cut off a small part of the pill, 1/8 or so, to test it out, but this can be unsafe as the fentanyl is not always evenly distributed throughout the pill. Again, this shit is potent. What I do, especially when I started back with no opiate tolerance at all, is crush up the pill completely, shake the fine powder in a bag to make sure it's all mixed, then I snort a little bit to feel how strong this pill is. I started using drugs when I was 14, in 2018 where the scene was much different. I come from an upper middle class family. Back then, prescription opiates were much easier to acquire and much cheaper than they are now. My former drug of choice was oxy. It was easy to use as no one expected this Indian girl to be like this. I stopped opiates at 14 when I overdosed in front of my little brother. Fast forward to now, overdosed multiple times, been addicted to coke, Xans, meth, etc. I've been to rehab multiple times, been sober for multiple months, relapse, got sober again, etc. I'm 17 in my last year of high school with a 4.3 GPA going to a great college. School-wise, was a very functional addict. Out of rehab, sober for a month and a half, I met Jay. Jay is a fentanyl addict, been sober for 9 months, out of jail. Our drug use connected us. We decided to pick up fent one day. I don't think there's anything off about my mindset. I was decently happy, dating this dude. Parents trusted me a lot. I was nervous because I know how deadly this drug is. I want to say fentanyl has traumatized me. I've seen those take their last breaths in front of me because of this drug, lost countless friends because of this drug, but I still did it. I felt like I was on a cloud. Not that much euphoria compared to oxy, but I felt like I was wrapped in a warm blanket. It was heavenly. My eyesight was fucked, but I relaxed and enjoyed it instead of feeling nauseated. An hour later, I came down and started to feel more tired, but I didn't mind. I didn't care about anything. I wanted to redose, but Jay warned me against it. I craved it immediately. As he dropped me home with around 5 more pills, I immediately went to my bedroom and did another small line. Again, amazing. I melted into the bed. I told myself when I ran out of the pills I would stop. It would be my little experiment. I was high every single second of every day. Family dinners, nodding out, slurring my words, but fuck if I care. My 12-panel drug test was negative. I lost the dude I was dating because I scared him off. No one knew what I was doing because I knew they would freak out. They care about me, but I didn't care. In fact, this drug has made me into the most selfish person I know. I know one slip up and I die like that, leaving a grieving family and friends. I hate life without it. I ran out 2 days ago. Withdrawals are nothing compared to the obsession I have of getting more. So far, I came close to overdosing once, but I'm still fine. I know this drug is going to be the death of me, and I do not care. In 2 weeks, I went from a recovering drug addict with hopes and ambitions to someone who has no interest in life. I wish on everything I never did fentanyl. I have plans to pick up tomorrow. My ex-boyfriend D, who is one of my closest friends, stopped talking to me over something I did on this drug. I hurt him and annoyed him. I miss him so much. I miss who I was before this. In conclusion, everyone is different. I struggle with addiction and mental health issues. Addiction is bad no matter the substance, but fentanyl is a new level. I feel so frustrated right now. Every inch of me wants to stop this, but I can't. I hope I make it out. I started out by buying a glass pipe. I went home and put a drop of fentanyl into the pipe that I got from a patch. I tried to smoke it but didn't get much feeling, like I had from chewing the patches or eating the gel. I decided to add some weed and then go to bed. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. Apparently, I had OD'd. When I was sleeping, I had almost stopped breathing. My mom found me the next morning and called the paramedics. They took me to the hospital where I spent a week and earned a $20,000 medical bill. Fentanyl has been an okay experience in the past, but nothing fantastic. I had overdosed on this before where I had barfed all night and felt like crap the next day, but this time was different. I had been bleeding from the mouth, got a huge stain on the bed to prove it. My boyfriend Noah died just 12 days after our daughter was born, 10 days after my birthday, and on Halloween. CPS took my daughter from me. I don't do it, and was sober, the same day he died, and then broke her arm 22 days later on purpose. The foster parent did, and I was forced to go back to the hospital I was just at and relive it all again. 2 weeks after that, I got her back. I don't know how to live. I don't know how to feel emotions anymore. I am broken. It's been 10 months now. He died last year. I keep having nightmares like one I had last night that feels so real. I found him dead in our bathroom at 2:30 a.m., October 31st. I felt his cold, clammy skin. I frantically tried to find his heartbeat. I moved him and he hit the ground like dead weight. He was knotted out in our bathroom on the toilet. I have nightmares. I am stuck on reliving this all day the following day. I am obsessed with what science has proven about brain death and what happens when we die. I don't know what to do, and I can't seem to find anyone to confide in that can help me. I just needed to get this out to the internet world because maybe I'll find someone to tell me it's normal or I'm not crazy. I just know if it wasn't for our kids, I'd be dead too. I'm devastated. Still feels like it just happened yesterday. My homie passed away while in custody in a detox cell. It was super fucked up. He was addicted to fentanyl, and I hadn't heard from him for a little. Just thought he was busy since he's got a tattoo studio and is busy most days. But apparently he was booked on a martial hold on federal distribution charges, and while locked up, they found him gone in a cell. Now the county is doing more to ensure it doesn't happen again. Like, what the fuck? You just let someone rot while withdrawing in there? He must have been in rough shape for them to just forget about him and come back when it's too late. He might have had some other health problems, I'm not sure, but from the outside he seemed healthy despite being an addict. He had a house, super nice car, and a girl. So for all y'all trying to go cold turkey, be careful out there and don't lose your pride for going to the hospital if you need to. It is not worth dying.